Hello everyone. So on my third day of riding the Lynx, flat tire. Day number 3. Less than 200 miles on the Lynx, and I got a flat. Now, it's not the unicycles. It's not because of the unicycle. In fact, I was able to ride this home. I went on a 60-mile ride, and the last 10 miles I rode on a flat tire, and I was able to get home. So my request to manufacturers of these electric unicycles, and especially the Lynx, but especially all of them, a friend explained it this way to me: all the high performance, motorcycles, vehicles, whatever it may be, tubeless, always tubeless, right? The overwhelming majority of the time, like 99.99% of the time or 100% of the time. There's no reason to have a tube in here. I see no reason to have a tube in here. Why did I get a flat? There's nothing that punctured this. I don't see anything that punctured it. I don't see any nails anywhere. The tire had air in it before I left. It was aired up to specification, so I don't know why it leaked out. But what I do know is, what I like about tubeless, one of the things I like about tubeless is, and I want to switch to tubeless, this came with a tube. If you buy these from eWheels has already made the upgrade. I'm calling it an upgrade because to me it is an upgrade. And read what eWheels wrote about this. They wrote about why, the overwhelming majority of flat tires are coming from tubes. The tubes leaking, right? So my request to manufacturers is, please, please, please give us at least the option, but I would say just make them this way, where you deliver these with what eWheels did, which is a tubeless tire. Now this tire that's on here is very durable because I was able to ride 10 miles on it, although the last couple miles the tire was starting to rub here, so it started to lean over and rub. And if I'd gone any further, it may have actually damaged the tire more or came off the rim possibly, I don't know. Hopefully I didn't damage the rim. I was going very slow. I was stopping for any kind of bumps. I wasn't running over bumps and stuff with the tire flat. So I hope I didn't damage the rim. But if this is a tubeless, if we use tubeless, we can carry a patch kit, which I always keep in the motorcycle, where I could just plug the hole. Now a step beyond that, if you want to go beyond, look at the no flat tire technology, self-sealing, self-healing tire technology, which is imagine no tube, and then imagine, so it's a tubeless, and imagine about a ½ inch thick, it's kind of like I'll just call it an adhesive that doesn't dry, an adhesive. It's a layer in the tire. Dualtron scooters use them, many scooters use them, and they call it no flat tire technology. Because if you get a nail, you just pull it out, you get a screw, you pull it out, and that adhesive seals the hole. So that's called self-sealing, self-healing technology. That's also tubeless. So my request is tubeless, and then beyond would be to have that self-sealing, self-healing layer, or at least if we could buy that layer and put it in ourselves where it sticks to the inside of the tire. But it's probably better just to make it with the tire, like part of the process, right? Like they do with the micromobility scooters, like the Dualtron Thunder, the Dualtron Storm Limited. Many scooters have that self-sealing, self-healing technology. It's not a liquid, it's not messy, and it plugs that hole instantly. Now, if we get a nail in a tubeless tire and we pull it out and we don't have that self-sealing, self-healing layer in there, then the air will leak until we plug it. So we can plug it, right? But putting a plug makes the hole bigger. That's what I like about that self-sealing, self-healing technology, is you don't make the hole bigger. It instantly plugs itself. And as long as the hole's not big, like a size of a finger, like a bolt going in there, that self-sealing, self-healing layer does seal. So just reaching out to manufacturers here, and this is the Lynx. Please give us the option of ordering these with a tubeless tire, and please, 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 please look into getting that self-sealing, self-healing layer, that layer in that tire for us. Give us that option. That's addressing manufacturers of the micromobility, and it's addressing the manufacturers of tires. Now I know they have that same technology for cars, And tire shops tell me that I haven't checked with them in a couple years, so maybe they've perfected it now. Tire shops were telling me that they hadn't yet perfected that adhesive they were using, that it was just leaking out. It might slow down the leak, so that's good, right? It gives you enough time to get somewhere maybe, instead of just leaking out really fast. But they were saying it didn't fix it on a permanent basis. Well, on the scooters I had, when I had, like, for example, the Dualtron Thunder 2, I've had many different scooters, but I've had up to 25 or 30 nails and screws combination over the course of a couple years, like 3 years, in a scooter, right? A micro-mobility scooter. Like this, it's like the rental scooters, kind of. It looks like those, that size, but faster. These go much faster than that. They're capable of going much faster. And those wheels have that self-sealing, self-healing layer in there. I was able to remove between 25 and 30 nails and screws, combination of those two, and never lost any air in the tire, right? I didn't lose air in the tire. I was able to keep riding it, and that self-sealing, self-healing gel never leaked out. It never leaked out of the hole because the hole is so small. If the hole's big, the gel will leak out, but it still slows that leak down, and it can still be plugged oftentimes, right? Anyway, everyone, just got home. I'm grateful that I made it home last night with the flat. I'm grateful that I made it home, and just thinking about tire options, self-sealing, self-healing tire options for electric unicycles and for bicycles too, right? There's a insert that can be used called I think it's called Tannus, Tannus, and that's an insert that can be used with tubes that helps reduce flat tires. So if you want to use tubes, this is just talking to people, to owners of the unicycles and bicycles as well, but I'm talking about electric unicycles in particular right now, but it pertains to anyone that's using tires with air in them, right? The Tanner, I think it's called a Tanner insert, those are great for eliminating flat tires, like 99.99% of the time, right? People say they just don't get flat tires anymore when they use that. Now, there's an initial cost of getting started with that, right? But think about all the cost you save and all the frustration of not getting a flat, and the cost of always getting those flats repaired, right? I average anything I ride that has like micro mobility that I ride, I tend to get like a flat tire a week. That's just because I ride a lot, right? I go far, several hundred miles a week, right? So I always get nails and screws and things. Like I said, this one, I don't know what caused the flat on this particular one. I may know more when I take the tire off, but I'll be switching this over. I'm planning to switch this over to a tubeless. Okay, everyone, True Zero Emission signing off. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.